Unit 9 Quiz 1. In a real estate transaction, the term fiduciary typically refers to Answer. The agent's relationship to the principal. 2. The relationship between real estate broker and seller is generally what type of agency? Answer. Special. 3. Which statement is true of a real estate broker acting as the agent of the seller? Answer. The broker is obligated to render loyalty to the seller. 4. A real estate broker lists a home for sale for $189,500. Later that same day, a prospective buyer comes into the broker's office and asks for general information about homes for sale in the $130,000 to $140,000 price range but refuses representation by the broker's company at this time. Based on these facts, which statement is true? Answer. The seller is the broker's client, the buyer is a customer. 5. In a dual agency situation, if it is permitted by state law, a broker may represent both the seller and the buyer in the same transaction provided. Answer. Both parties consent in writing to the dual agency. 6. Which event will terminate an agency in a broker-seller relationship? Answer. The owner declares personal bankruptcy. 7. Designated agency is most likely to occur when? Answer. The buyer and the seller are represented by the same company. 8. A real estate broker hired by an owner to sell a parcel of real estate must comply with. Answer. All lawful instructions of the owner. 9. Which of the following is not a valid reason to terminate an agency relationship? Answer. The buyer wanted to work with a new agent, but the terms of agency had not yet expired and the current agent did not agree to terminate. 10. A seller tells his agent in confidence that he must sell fast and may accept less than the list price. The agent tells a buyer the seller will accept up to $5,000 less than the list price. Which is true? Answer. Disclosure was improper and possibly illegal, regardless of the agent's motive. 11. A buyer who is a client of the broker wants to purchase a house that the broker has listed. Which statement is true? Answer. The seller and the buyer must be informed of the situation and agree in writing to the brokers representing both of them. 12. What does the phrase "the law of agency is a common law doctrine" mean? Answer. It is part of a body of law established by tradition and court decisions. 13. A broker helps a buyer and a seller with paperwork but does not represent either party. This relationship is. Answer. A transactional brokerage. 14. A real estate sales associate represents a buyer. At their first meeting, the buyer reveals plans to operate a dog grooming business out of the purchased house. The sales associate did not check the local zoning ordinances to determine in which parts of town such a business could be conducted. Which common law duty did the sales associate violate? Answer. Care. 15. A broker tells a buyer, "This home has the most beautiful river view." In fact, the view includes the river and the back of a shopping center. Which is true? Answer. The broker is merely puffing. 16. A real estate broker's responsibility to keep the principal informed of all the facts that might affect a transaction is the duty of. Answer. Disclosure. 17. Which of the following is considered dual agency? Answer. A broker acting for both parties in the same transaction. 18. The relationship of broker to client in an agency relationship is that of. Answer. A fiduciary. 19. A real estate broker acting as the agent of the seller. Answer. Must promote and safeguard the seller's best interests. 20. A broker is permitted to represent both the seller and the buyer in the same transaction when. Answer. Both parties have been informed and agree in writing to the dual representation.